and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you about 3 tricks that will help you magically change your child's behavior just the way you want it. Isn't that interesting? But before I deep dive into it, I want you to answer 2 questions to me. Number 1, what all are the kind of problems that you are facing from your child's end? And number 2, how many times in a day you talk about it or you crib about it? So for example, if your child is addicted to screens, so how many of you literally crib about it every minute? Oh God, again he's stuck onto the screen. फिर टीवी पे आके चिपक गया. You know, all those funny comments that we make in front of our child. You have to tell me how many times you crib. Before I dive into those 3 magical tricks, actually 4 magical tricks, I would like to say, please do not label your child saying that she's shy, she doesn't eat well, he keeps sitting in front of the screen, studies to kuch karta nahi hai. Stop repeating these things again and again. It is same like if I tell you today, oh my God, you're looking so fat. Have you gained a little bit? Ooh, you look chubby today. Won't you yourself start feeling a little plump? And you'll actually go in front of the mirror and check out yourself that, am I fat? If you say a lie 100 times, it becomes a truth. So that is what is happening here. Because you keep repeating, keep cribbing to your child, ki padta nahi hai, padta nahi hai, padta nahi hai, padta nahi hai, he stops studying. You will not believe that is the power of your mind. One small example I'll give you. Recently, one of my relatives had fever for more than 4 days and we got him checked by the doctors and doctor said get the COVID test done. And all of us had bad throats. Suddenly, the minute the reports came and they were negative, we were all fine. So that is the power of our mind, and it is in our hands to mold our children. So stop repeating things again and again and again. Children are so smart that when you say these words, they are using it as a shield to hide behind it. So drop those labels. Okay, fine. So I have said about this many a times in my previous videos. Please go check them out here and let's dive into our 4 magical tricks. Number 1, positive affirmations. What are affirmations? Actually, when you keep saying these things, partani, 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 these are also affirmations. These are some statements that you repeatedly say to yourself that your mind starts believing it. And once the mind believes, it attracts that energy. That law of attraction starts happening. And accordingly, you take the action. If you keep saying, I'm thin, every time you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am thin, you will start feeling thin and you will work towards it. You will start going to the gym or walk or cycling or whatever. But fraction of that positive energy happens when you use these positive affirmations. So, since you're already affirming a lot, ki partani, 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 why not change those affirmations into positive side? Give it a positive direction and you will certainly see a change. Instead of saying partani, partani, say he is very smart in studies. He doesn't study a lot, but whenever he studies with so much of focus that he covers up quickly. Or if you think that by saying this, your mind is not able to believe it, start saying that he started to study now. He's become serious. He's become responsible and he's started to study on his own. So, just give it a twist to your own statements. The problem doesn't stand with your child. You are the ones who are molding them. You are the ones who are literally saying these things repeatedly, because of which your child is listening and started to believe that I am shy, I don't study, I am a picky eater, and then they behave like that. Because it's very easy to hide behind a label, I am shy, I don't want to talk. So they will not open up. So please give a twist to your statements. So positive affirmations are not just a silly thing that I'm telling you. It may sound weird. How can we say something like this? Initially, yes, it will sound like a lie. Your child will also be shocked. Oh my God, what is wrong with mama? She's suddenly changed her statements. Please, for God's sake, try this out for just 2 days and you will see a teeny difference yourself. They have the power of changing your life. So go ahead and try this magic trick of positive affirmations. So trick number 2 is counting your blessings. This is also a very simple trick. What you have to do is that the minute you get up from the bed, start saying thank you for whatever you have in life. And don't keep this magical trick to yourself. Pass it on to your children. Every day you get up while you are doing chores with them, brushing, washroom, bath. Make it as a play. Then let's count 10 things that you are thankful for, that you have this beautiful house where you are safe and secure. You have a great family who loves you like crazy. You have a sibling who's your best friend for life. You have a cozy blanket in which you have a nice sleep. Thank you for the toys that I have which I can play with. Thank you for the school that I go to and which makes me so knowledgeable and smart. All such blessings, just count it with your children. What is happening here is, when your child counts the blessings, they have a happier view of life. Researchers says that being grateful changes your brain for the better. It makes you very happy and makes you a super positive person. It doesn't mean that you don't have problems. Yes, you have a lot of problems. Everybody has. But it gives you power to face them with a happy face. And that is what is important in today's world. So give your child the power of blessings. Now comes my trick number 3. This may also sound a little weird, but it is called magical dust. Now what is magical dust? It is again nothing else but being grateful for something that you have and being grateful for something that you want to have. For example, if your child is a picky eater and you have made bottle gourd for lunch, you want your child to finish off the meal happily. What you do is, you just take your magical dust, of course imaginary, but you sprinkle it with lots of love on your child's food and say, thank you so much for this yummy food that we have. This magical dust will make my child eat this food with a happy face. And yet again, don't keep this power of magical dust to yourself. Pass on this secret ingredient to your child as well. And they will love it. Every child loves to act it out. So once the plate is in front of your child, ask your child to take it out from the pocket, give it to everybody and sprinkle it on your food and say, thank you God for this yummy food that I have today to eat. This particular magic dust will make it super yummy and will make me healthy and strong. Thank you for the hands that made it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This small little practice of sprinkling magic dust on your food and saying thank you to your food just before you start eating it will make a difference. My child didn't used to eat healthy food. She hardly used to eat like 3 vegetables. What I did, I started with positive affirmations, of course. I started saying no, she started to eat everything. She started to eat all healthy food. She started to eat all the vegetables. Secondly, I started counting blessings. Okay, thank you to those 3 vegetables that she eats, which gives my child a lot of nutrition. And number 3, I started putting this magical dust. And I asked her also to put it. I actually gave her a salt shaker with which she puts it in her hand and then she sprinkles it all over. And it worked like magic. I don't know how, but now she eats everything from aloo methi to gatta vegetable to palak paneer, bottle gourd to bengan to karela to everything. So please try it out. Another quick example, if you want your child to study math, so just sprinkle the magic dust on the math workbook. That this magical dust will make my child get interested in the math workbook. And ask your child to do the same. So basically what is happening here is that before you start doing something that you are not very fond of, you are changing the bent of your mind towards positivity. For example, if you are going to office, you keep cribbing, oh God, office again. It's so irritating. My boss really troubles me a lot. Why am I supposed to go to office? Oh God, 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 that frame of mind you are going to office. Or if you change your attitudes by saying, thank you God that I have jobs which people around don't have. Thank you God I have a job which gives me good amount of money. So change the bent of mind and voila, everything looks so rosy and beautiful that you work more and more towards it. The law of attraction, the positive energy that you get just by changing a little statement of yours, everything falls in place. Now going on to the fourth one. Again, a very simple one to do. Again, your child will also start enjoying it once you start with it. It is called speaking in your child's ear right before they sleep. So what you have to do is, for example, if you want your child to be more fluent in English, right before they are sleeping, you just whisper it in their ears. You are amazing in talking in English. You are very confident and fluent in speaking in English. Your vocabulary is amazing and you are doing extremely well in English subject in your school. Just a few positive statements right before they sleep in your child's ear. You will see a drastic change yourself. I'll give you one small example. Every day before sleeping, I used to tell my child, you are very strong, you are fearless, you are confident, you are brave. And after a few days, she had a very bad fall wherein she got a hurt on her head. It started to bleed. Of course, she cried. But I saw the change. Before she used to howl and cry and weep and whine for the whole day. This time, after having such a bad fall, she cried for a very small duration. And when I asked her, is it still hurting? She said, no mama, I am a strong girl. Exactly those words that I used to whisper it in her ears. I was like, yes, it does work. Works like magic. So just a repetition of those 4 tricks: positive affirmations, counting your blessings, magical dust, and speaking in your child's ears. These 4 magical tricks, if you imbibe in your daily life, you will see that your world will change 180 degrees and you will be a happy person. The crux of it is to be grateful. Once you start being thankful, the universe will become like a genie and they will say, your wish is my command. And while you're wishing, my child has started to study, my child has started to eat, my child is amazing in speaking in English. So these are your wishes, right? And you're being thankful for them. And the universe is listening. The universe is the switchboard. You are the plug. And when you plug it in with the help of gratitude, it gets charged up. And then the universe will give you whatever you want in life. You'll think of it and you will get it. It is that magical. It may sound all weird and nonsense and made up stuff, but there's no harm in trying it out, right? So my suggestion, please go ahead and try it out. I just hope that you see this video and do try out these things. Will certainly change your world. That's all from my end. Do let me know what are the changes that you saw after imbibing these 4 simple tricks in your life. I'm going to wait to hear from you in the comments below, from a mother to another. Till then, thank you so much. Namaste. Bye bye.